Hey, Facebook. We are giving, tonight we're going to try and do last night's episode over. Both Instagram and IG were acting up and the broadcast got cut off. So we are redoing last night's show. It started a little early just because, to work out any kinks and stuff. But, also I just woke up from a nap. I'm getting the naps in these days, y'all. Hey, Tanya, how you doing, my dear? Ooh, girl, I just woke up from a dope nap. Last night, IG was hating, okay? Cut my broadcast off right in the middle. Okay. So we are all up on Facebook. Let's get ourselves situated on Instagram. Okay. Okay. Enjoy the cool stylings. You were feeling horrible yesterday, weren't up to going live. Oh, I'm sorry. I hope you feel better today. Hi, Mickey Blue Eyes. The Rona ain't get you, did it, Tanya? Don't let the Rona get you, okay? We need you safe in these streets to teach us these savings and budgeting tips and these tax tips. Guys, if you, look, they have extended the tax deadline. If you are looking for somebody, hi Quizzy Quay, if you're looking for somebody to help you with your taxes, go hit up my girl Tanya. She is at King Tax Services 18 on Instagram. And she is at, you can find her on King's Cash Club on Facebook. Also as Tanya Blingologist Kinghorn. Good, I'm glad the Rona didn't get you. What's a podference? Just a reminder, I'm basically redoing yesterday's show, guys, because we got cut off. So that's what we're doing today. Yes, find Tanya at King's Cash Club. Alright, so we are all shared out. Hi, IG is safety. Hi, IG safety is key. Hi, Violet Owl Creations. Hello, guys. Yes, we're back. The live stream is up again. Hopefully we don't get cut off like we did last night. You haven't had medicine in 8 weeks, girl. Make sure you're taking care of yourself, okay? This is not the time to skimp on your health game, all right? Okay. So we are getting started at 8:05. I need to find my audio recording device. Oh, you finally got your LLC in the mail. Woohoo! Yay! Congrats, IG safety is key. Yes, give us some good news. I totally forgot about my good news segment. Okay, guys, while we're waiting to start at 8:05, give me some good news. Tell me something good that's happened to you in the last few days. This is the We Gonna Be Alright segment, okay? If anything good has happened to you, I don't care how big, how small, let me know what it is. Alright, I'm trying to think. Something good that happened to me. Ooh, I went on a supply run a couple days ago. Found me a nice 27 pack of toilet paper. I found me a nice 40 case of water. Oh, you're in the process of changing meds, but because of Rona, they won't give the new meds to you. Oh, I'm so sorry, my dear. Well, I'm going to, send prayers up for you and make sure that you keep everything, right and tight. All right. But yes, So let's share our good news, guys. Let me see. I told y'all I found water and TP. What else is good? I've been getting in a lot more exercise. So hey, while I'm working from home, what I do every hour, like on the top of the hour, I make myself get up and do a few push-ups. Your girl's gonna have Angela Bassett arms by the ends of, Corona, all right? So when I'm out here sporting the guns, you know why. He said, it's good, hubby's taking good care of you. Good. He better be taking good care of you. All right, we're getting started in 4 minutes, guys. Make sure that you share this out to your friends at 8:05, okay? What area am I in? I am in Hyattsville, Maryland. IG safety is key. Where are you? You need to go get the... yes, I went... If you're in the DMV area, I went to the Target in PG Plaza Mall, and I went early on a Saturday morning. They were only letting people take 1 pack per purchase. So you got to go to the Target early, like when they open. Yeah, go to the Target when they open, girl. All right, we're getting started in 3 minutes, guys. You going to IG? Okay. Oh, yes, those who are following along on Facebook, there is a long delay on Facebook, somewhere between 30 and 60 seconds. So if you can, I can't wait either. If you you are free to watch from Facebook, but do know that if you respond to the questions, I'm not going to see your answer until about a minute after I've asked it, okay? But I'll still read the answer. But if you want to join us in more real time, you can come join over on Instagram at NPL Consulting Firm. IG safety is key, said I can't wait for this to be over. Me too, okay? What's the first thing that you're going to do when all this is over? Where's the first place you're going to go? One of my friends said the first thing that she's going to do when all this is over is go to the nail shop because she needs to get her nails done. All right, we've got 2 more minutes. Tanya said went to Walmart. Puppy bought a 112 pack, and I bought 112 pack. Oh, good. Okay, dream team working together. All right. Okay. We're getting started in a few minutes. Oh, yeah. Woo. I'm going to try and make y'all laugh, okay? I'm going to do my best. You need your nails done? Man. Oh, hold on, guys. I got to let Toby in. He went outside real quick, and now he's ready to come in. Wait 1 second. I got to go let my child in. All right. Tobster. Come on, baby. Okay. Everybody's inside. Okay. Okay. I'm back. All right. We still have a few seconds before we get started. But, yes, make sure you share this out to your friends in the next few minutes. Or now, I should say. Because we're about to get started. Okay, it's 8:05, guys. Share this out. Share this out. Let's get started. This thing always shows up when I tell it not to start. All right. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Happy Wednesday, everybody. Welcome to NPL Legal Dish. This is my Monday through Thursday live broadcast where I teach business and legal concepts using pop culture and celebrity news. I'm Natalie Pierre-Lewis. I'm the host of the show and the owner and operator of NPL Consulting LLC, a business formation firm. What that means is I help people like yourself get your business paperwork ready. Things like getting your EIN number, your DUNS number, making sure, get your registration with the state, contracts, hiring employees properly, basic brand protection strategies, partnership agreements, operating agreements. I help you do all of those things. Why am I qualified to help you do those things? I'm a licensed attorney, have been one for 14 years and counting. I've started multiple businesses for myself, both online and offline. I've had many careers in the realms of entrepreneurship, the law, hospitality, administrative support, and education. And most important, I'm very passionate about making business and legal education as accessible to everyone as possible. Toby, can you calm down, please? Thanks. We're doing a show here. You want to come? Yes. If you have a business that you got some extra time on your hands these days and you just like, I want to make that side hustle a full-time hustle, or, I want to take this idea that I've been thinking about and make it a real business, hit me up. Okay. You're going to go to Linktree. Toby! Stop it. Calm yourself down. Sorry, y'all. Toby is being very very naughty right now. But yes, you can go to linktr.ee/nplconsultingfirm. There you can set up your free 15-minute consultation if you are a first-time client. I'm sorry y'all had to hear me bring out my mama voice on Toby, but he was just doing way too much, okay? Yes, but you can go to linktr.ee/nplconsultingfirm and set up your free 15-minute consultation. There you can also download my free biz launch cheat sheet that's going to help you get your dream business started in 7 days or less. You will also be able to get my DUNS number workshop replay. Hi, G Rice Picks. A lot of you already have existing businesses, but if you want your business to grow, if you want to become a supplier for these big box stores like Target, because they are running out of supplies, y'all, one of the first things that you need is a DUNS number. Also, if you want a federal contract, because you've got a federal contract, federal government, they spend about $300 million a year on services and products from small businesses, you need a DUNS number for that. So if you want to catapult your business to the next step, go pick up the DUNS number workshop replay right now if you go to linktr.ee/nplconsultingfirm. Also, during this time, a lot of you have had to cancel things with clients. If you need to revamp your contracts for your cancellation and refund policies and for your, accidents, global pandemic policies, I also do contract reviews. You can also book that at linktr.ee/nplconsultingfirm, okay? Now, that's enough about me. Let's get to the show. I pull stories from the news, from social media, from pop culture, celebrity news, that I think have lessons that we can learn as business owners, and we discuss them, okay? But I need you guys' participation. I'm going to ask you questions. I'm going to ask you to put comments in the box, all that stuff. Just a reminder, the title of the show is What's a Podference? The Remix. I tried to broadcast last night, and the live stream, the powers that be, were not cooperating. So what the stories that we were going to talk about last night, we're going to talk about tonight, okay? Yeah. That's what I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I wanted to tell you guys. Oh yes, I did a podcast I did a podcast interview the other day, and the episode came out it was for the War Cry radio podcast. If you go to linktr.ee/nplconsultingfirm, the link to listen to my interview is there, okay? All right. So now let's get to the show, all right? If we are ready, let me see at least one ready on Instagram. Okay, I don't know. Is there an IG party going on right now? Because, it seems like everybody's on the road. I know y'all at home. You're supposed to be at home. I hope y'all ain't out on the street. All right, so we're going to get started, and we're actually going to get started. Thank you, King Tax Services, with the story that we got cut off with yesterday, because that was the first story we were doing. All right. And I'm just going to give it a quick recap. Thank you, Violet Owl Creations. So yesterday I was telling the story about Dell. Dell, the computer company. Actually, the computer that I have right now at home is a Dell. So every year Dell does a world conference. And this year their world conference was supposed to be in May. It was supposed to be, an in-person event. And of course, due to hating Miss Corona, Dell had to cancel their live conference, and instead they turned it into a virtual conference, which is pretty much what everybody's doing these days. Everybody is going online with their services. People are getting very creative. But on top, along with going completely virtual, Dell is seeking to, capitalize uh, on this, drastic shift in the way they're going to do their conference. Okay, so it's a virtual conference, and in so doing, Dell has filed a trademark for the word podference, and they have filed the trademark application in the class of goods that is classified as downloadable podcasts, video, articles, and educational services. Okay. So basically what Dell is doing is this entire conference, they're going to make it something that you can download. So all the speeches that you were going to hear, all the videos that you were going to watch, all the articles that presenters might have written, they're all going to be available for downloadable content and, for this virtual conference. And it's all coming under the title of a podference. So I want to know from you guys, do you think that this is a smart move by Dell? Do you think it was a smart move for them to try and trademark the word podference for this virtual conference that they're having? Because, once we get out of this thing, I think there's going to be a major shift in the way that events happen. And, Dell might be at the beginning of the top of the curve. They might be beating the crowd, to the front of the line. So do you think this was a smart move by Dell to trademark this term podference? Or do you think that they're just kind of doing too much? You could have just done a virtual conference, girl. You didn't have to go this far. What do you guys think about that? I personally think it's great. King Tech Services said, what are they going to call after Corona? Girl, I don't know. Freedom Day? Yes. But yeah, I think this was a totally smart move by Dell. This is taking something that could be a negative and really making it work for you. This reminds me of that story that we talked about for edible arrangements. Because, cannabis is becoming more acceptable in mainstream society and business, edibles is coming into the common vernacular, and it's coming to mean, some things that you can eat that are infused with some type of THC or CBD. So edible arrangements, because they have a trademark on edible, they are now getting into the CBD industry and CBD, infused fruit. Violet Owl Creation said, I feel they may be trademarking it for use in future hardware and software development. So it's a good idea. Yeah, totally. I'm sure that, there's probably going to be, hardware that comes out, so you can project or whatever, or receive your conference things, or, headgear, so you can feel like you're at the virtual conference. I'm very excited to see the technology and the processes and the services that come out of these. Yeah, so good for you, Dell, for, trying to be on the cusp of things. All right. Okay. So now we are moving on to we have technically 3 stories. We'll see if we can fit all 3 of them in. Okay. Because I usually like to stick to 3 an episode, but since this was one that we had started yesterday, we'll see what happens. All right, the next story that we are talking about has to do with some pictures that I posted in my stories yesterday. So yesterday I posted a picture. It was on one side, it was kind of like a painting that was in different hues of blue, and the other one was a garment. Hi Rap, so Rap 21 was a shirt that seemed to have this, blue and white piece of art as a design on the shirt. Now, has anybody here ever heard of For Restless Sleepers sleepwear brand? Has anyone heard, hi Sincere39, has anyone heard of For Restless Sleepers sleepwear brand? If you have heard of For Restless Sleepers, give me an FRS. I wouldn't, if you haven't heard of them, don't worry about it. I haven't heard of them either. But if you have heard of them, let me know. Okay. For those of you who don't, apparently For Restless Sleepers is a very prominent and popular sleepwear brand. They make night shirts and pajamas and things like that. Sensei 39 hasn't heard of them. Okay, that's cool. I hadn't heard of them either, right? So apparently For Restless Sleepers came out with a night shirt that apparently had the design or a print of this artist Victo Nagai. Basically, they took this artist's painting. I have the picture in my stories. If you check my stories, I asked you guys if the painting and the night shirts were too close for comfort. And majority of you, I think about 79% of you said it was too close for comfort. So they basically took the painting of this artist and used it as a print for their sleepwear, right? And there have been, numerous social media call-outs. People are like, For Restless Sleepers, you're wrong. How can you take this person's design? And the artist who created this design is, letting people know that this is their design and that For Restless Sleepers stole it. Here's the problem. What do you think is the problem with the artist who made this print that For Restless Sleepers is using on their sleepwear? Even though it is very obvious that this is the work of the artist, what do you think is the problem in this situation where this sleepwear company has used the artist's work on their sleepwear? What do you think the problem is? I'm going to give you guys one guess before I tell you the answer. And if you've been watching this show long enough, you should have a pretty good idea of what the problem is here. Okay? Because we got a smart crew here. All right. We don't want a whole lot of dead air because we do have the podcast recording as well. So I'm just going to go into the answer. The problem in this situation is that the artist, Victo Nagai, hi 76 Grimke, does not have a legal copyright on his painting. Now remember, back in the day, or not even back in the day, not trademark expired, they don't have a copyright. So in the past, if you didn't have a legal copyright, by showing proof and either through social media proof or records that you kept, you could kind of piece together an argument that you that you own the copyright to something, and you could go to court with that. However, as of March of 2019, you can no longer file for copyright infringement unless you have a legal copyright, like one that you went online or, mailed in your application and paid money for. So this this artist, Victo Nagai, while they may very well be in the right and, that this is their design and For Restless Sleepers can't use it, they don't have a legal copyright, which would allow them to go to court and, be successful. Now, that doesn't mean that Victo doesn't have recourses. Aside from, going to the court, what do you think Victo Nagai can do to kind of bring light to this? What are people doing that, to bring light to the fact that companies are stealing their ideas? What do you think? What do you guys think? Because think about it. What does everybody have access to? It doesn't require you to go to a court. It can, allow you to have a bigger platform. What do you think when things happen like this, what do people do? For the sake of the podcast, we're going to just kind of roll into the answer. The answer is you go to social media. A lot of creatives who have had their ideas stolen, while they may not be able to go to a court because they don't have the legal documentation showing proof that they own, this art that was stolen, by bringing these, these incidents to light and bringing it to social media, the social pressure of having people on your back and knowing that you stole something is enough for a lot of companies to kind of back off. Now, that doesn't mean, that doesn't offer as much relief as the legal relief, because when you go to the court, you can sue for money. But at least by using social media to amplify what's happening, you can kind of shame these companies into doing the right thing, right? However, it is always better to have a legal copyright, because you don't want to have to go on a big social media campaign to tell somebody that what they did was wrong. I would rather be able to file my paperwork and say, hey, boo, I have a copyright to this and you can't use it. Run me my coins. So I hope that Victor Nagai is able to, get his just due for this print. I hope that For Restless Sleepers does the right thing and either stops using the print or cuts Victor Nagai a check. But we will see. We live in strange times these days. But what do you guys think? Do you think that Victor Nagai is going to be able to have some type of relief from For Restless Sleepers? Do you think that they're just going to keep on making these pajamas? Or do you think that the social pressure from social media might make them change their tune? What do you guys think? Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. And while you put your last comments in, I want to remind you that you are watching NPL Legal Dish. This is my Monday through Thursday live broadcast where I teach legal and business concepts using pop culture and celebrity news. I'm Natalie Pierre-Lewis. I'm the owner of the show and the owner and operator of NPL Consulting LLC, a business formation firm. If you find yourself with a little extra time these days, when you're trying to turn that hot side hustle into a full-time hustle, get a little bit more money in your pockets, and you need help, high golden life living, and you need a little help making that business legitimate, getting your business paperwork, understanding how to get your EIN number and DUNS numbers and things like that. That is what I do. I'm a licensed attorney, and I help people get their businesses off the ground. Go to linktr.ee/nplconsultingfirm and book your free 15-minute consultation if you're a first-time client today. Hi, I am Ashley Spinelli. Nice to have you. All right. Now we are moving on to our last story of the evening. And this is another story about copyright infringement. It was another picture that I put in my stories last night, or yesterday, I should say. So yesterday in my stories, I posted a picture of 2 crochet bikini tops. And I asked you guys if they were too close for comfort. And 93% of you said yes. Okay? Now, here's the story behind the bikini tops, okay? There is a Brazilian artist by the name of Marie Solange Ferrarini, all right? She sold sells her crochet bikinis in her town, in Brazil. And, she's been making a good living selling these crochet bikinis. Here's the problem. There is a company, an LA-based company called Kini, K-I-I-N-I. Apparently one of the executives of that company was in Brazil, and they purchased one of her bikinis. And lo and behold, not too long after, Kini started coming out with their own kind of crochet bikinis. And they were so popular, they were called the hottest bikinis of the summer for 2019. And Marie Solange Ferrarini is now going after Kini for stealing her bathing suit design. And Kini is basically not backing down. They're saying, there's no copyright or trademark infringement here. They said that, she's never tried to sell these crochet bikinis outside of her town. She's never really tried to market it. The executive found her selling it, outside somewhere. And they're also saying that she waited too long to try and enforce her rights on the design. They said that Miss Ferrarini has known about their bikinis since at least 2013, 2014, and there's a 3-year time limit to assert your complaints that someone has violated either your trademark or your design, and she's waited too long. So I am wondering from you guys, do you think that that these are valid arguments by Kini? Their argument is that, well, she doesn't try and sell her bathing suits in a wide market. She only tries to sell them in her town. And also she should have, and their other argument is that she should have known that we had a similar design because we've been out here since 2013, 2014. If you didn't know, we're kind of a big deal. That's basically their argument. So what do you think about those rebuttal arguments from Kini? Do you think that Marie Solange Ferrarini has a chance? Is it is the fact that she only tries to sell her bathing suits in her hometown, a reason for her not to win? Is the fact that Kini has been a popular brand for a while, and she should have known, a reason for her not to win? What if you're not, into the fashion world like that, and you're not necessarily paying attention to what's new and on brand and trendy? What do you think should happen here? Should Marie Solange Ferrarini win? Is her bikinis, is Kini just ripping off her crochet bikini style? Or is this just a case of, hey, it's kismet, it just happened? What do you guys think? Because crochet was a hot thing for the summer. I didn't get it. I'm not a big crochet fan. What do you guys think about it? Bum, bum, ba-dum, bum, ba-dum, bum, ba-dum, Y'all are awfully quiet today, guys. You said they're definitely ripping her off. Yes, I totally think they're ripping her off. When you look at the tops, they are nearly identical. Like, there's no way you can tell me that you weren't at least inspired by this. Why don't you run this lady her coin? You're out here making like hundreds of dollars. I'm sure these bikinis are dumb expensive. Give her a little bit of money. Like, especially you literally purchased her design. How are you just going to take it and then mass market it and not try to give her any credit? Wouldn't it be better for you as a company to bring her on as a design consultant and, maybe you could get a few more pieces and make some more money? Like, ridiculous. But yeah, so good luck to Marie Solange Ferrarini. I hope that she does, get some relief. Kini is very wrong. Like, come on now. You know what you did. But those were the stories that I had for you guys. Look, we are living in different times. People are inside the house. They ain't cutting up in the legal field, all right? If you guys find stories that you want me to talk about, stories about brand protection, stories about contract that have to do with celebrities or just quirky, pop culture stories, please send them to me. I'm scouring the internet to look for things to talk about, guys. But I'm only one person and I can't, scour every corner of the internet. So if you find anything interesting, please, please, please send it through. Also want to remind you, we're going to be on tomorrow for our Thursday broadcast. And as well, make sure that you go to linktr.ee/NPL Consulting Firm so that you can connect with me, so that you can subscribe to the YouTube channel where I house all the copies of this show, all the back episodes. You can watch them there. Subscribe to the podcast. If you can't watch the video, at least you can listen to the audio. What else? Make sure you pick up the Duns Number Workshop replay if you want to get your items into big box stores, if you want a loan for your business, if you want to land a federal contract, if you want to get, if you're an app developer and you want to get on the iOS market, you need a Duns number. It's very important. I actually have a post, if you look in my on my social media feed. I have a post as Facebook. Okay, woo, thank you. I thought Facebook was acting up. And you will learn how to do it forever. So that is what I'm going to leave you with. I will be back here tomorrow. Don't forget to book your one-on-one coaching sessions if you're trying to get your business paperwork together. I can give you a step-by-step plan, all the links, all the paperwork. We will get you right, okay? I know this is a tough time and everybody's trying to figure out, how can I squeeze out some extra money? Turning that side hustle into a full-time hustle is a great start, okay? So that is what I'm going to leave you with. I want y'all to have a great evening. Take care of yourselves. Yes, see you tomorrow. King Tax Services 18. I hope that, everything works out with you. I hope they get you all your stuff that you need. Take care of yourselves, guys. Be gentle with yourselves. At times like this, it can really stir up anxiety and sadness and, just all sorts of unpleasant feelings. So do be kind to yourself. Take time, take your time. Take time for you. This is the perfect time to do it. We ain't got nowhere to go, y'all. But stay inside, stay healthy, wash your hands, Stay away from each other. Stay at home, y'all. I should not see y'all outside. If I go through your stories and I see y'all outside not social distancing, we're going to have a problem, all right? But I will see you tomorrow, okay? Bye, guys.